Hello, everyone. My name is Sevennah, and today I'm thrilled to present an in-depth exploration of an inspiring movie, the 1981 film Chariots of Fire. While at first glance this film appears to be about Olympic track runners, it is much more than just a sports movie. Now let's introduce Chariots of Fire. So first, we're going to have a little overview of the film. Um, This is a story of Olympic runners Harold Abrams and Eric Liddell. In the movie, there are themes of faith, identity, perseverance, and ambition. This film is set during the 1924 Paris Olympics, and the film blends historical drama with personal storytelling, making it a very unique film. In this presentation, we'll be focused on the artistic production, the strengths of the film, the weaknesses, and the cultural impact it had, not just in modern time, but in all generations from when this movie was made. First, we're going to talk about the themes that we will explore in this film. The film does a great job weaving themes of faith, identity, perseverance, and ambition throughout the characters' journeys. These themes are illustrated through personal struggles of Abram facing anti-Semitism because he is a Jewish man, and Liddell's unwavering devotion to his beliefs as a Christian male. And further beliefs it creates a psychological depth unique in sports cinema. This film is set against the backdrop of the 1924 Paris Olympics, and it follows the journeys of two British runners, Harold Abrams and Eric Liddell. Each are motivated by their convictions in personal battles. Chariots of Fire captures a pivotal moment in sports history when athletics began to gain widespread popularity. The film reflects societal issues of the time, such as class distinctions and religious tensions, providing viewers with a glimpse into the historical significance of the era and the athletes' challenges. This film does a very good job of skillfully merging historical drama with personal storytelling, allowing audiences to connect emotionally with the characters, especially because of how intense the movie is. The intertwining of the athletic pursuits with personal dilemmas creates a compelling narrative that resonates beyond the sports genre, emphasizing the human experience. In this presentation, we will analyze its artistic production, the film's strengths and weaknesses, and the legacy that it has left behind. We'll examine why it remains one of the most celebrated films of all time and how it continues to resonate with audiences decades later. Let's begin this journey into the hearts of Chariots of Fire by exploring the artistic production and the visionaries who brought this film to life. First, we're going to talk about the key visionaries, director, and screenwriter. To fully appreciate Chariots of Fire, we must first understand the creative minds behind its production. Hugh Hudson, the director, won a Golden Globe in 1982 as director and co-producer of this film, which the film has also won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Colin Welland, the screenwriter, won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. This demonstrates how a well-written script can transform a historical narrative into a compelling drama. Both skillfully brought the story of Harold Abrams and Eric Liddell to life, emphasizing personal struggle against a backdrop of historical significance. Their collaborative vision created a compelling narrative about faith and ambition that resonates deeply with audiences. Next, into the cinematography insights. The cinematographer David Walken's stunning visuals added a layer of authenticity using natural lighting and striking composition to immerse the audience into the live setting. His striking visuals, especially in the beach running scene, symbolize purity and dedication, making every frame visually compelling and rich with meaning. Now about the musical composition. Vangelis' innovative score merges electronic music with historical context, supporting the film's emotional resonance. The iconic main theme has become interchangeable with triumph and perseverance, profoundly impacting the film's legacy and emotional impact on viewers. The first main actor that we're going to talk about is Ben Cross. Ben Cross's portrayal of Harold Abrams showcases a blend of intensity and ambition while navigating the challenges of anti-Semitism, because again, he is a Jewish man in 1924. His performance balances confidence and vulnerability, embodying the character's internal struggles with compelling authenticity. And now we will see a video about his character in the Olympics.
Premier, numéro 419, Abraham Grande-Bretagne. Dans 10 secondes, 3 cinquièmes. Secondes, 74. Schultz, États-Unis.
The close-ups and the slow motion in this video just expresses how much how intense Ben Cross's character is, and he did a really good job with his facial expressions while he was finishing that race and during the race. Every stride and every choreographed step was just very intense, and again, that just really plays out on the character that he was playing. Next, we are going about that. Next, we're going to talk about Ian Charleson as Eric Liddell. So, Ian Charleson delivers a powerful performance as Eric Liddell, a devout Christian torn between faith and athleticism. His portrayal exemplifies strength, humility, and discipline, illustrating the internal conflict that defines his character and motivations. In the film, Liddell would repeat, "I believe God made me for a purpose, but he also made me fast. And when I run, I feel his pleasure." So in this next clip, a little context for you. Um, Liddell is asked to perform an Olympic event on a Sunday, and Liddell refuses to do anything on Sunday because that is the Sabbath. And so he really fights these other men about it that are trying to get him to race on a Sunday. But again, Liddell is is such a devout Christian that he tells them no and he sticks up for himself. So here is this clip.
I'm afraid there are no ways, sir. I won't run on the Sabbath, and that's final. I intended to confirm this with Lord Birkenhead tonight, even before you called me up in front of this inquisition of yours.
Don't be impertinent, Little.
The impertinence lies, sir, with those who seek to influence a man to deny his beliefs.
On the contrary, Little, we're appealing to your beliefs in your country and your king, your loyalty to them.
Hear, hear. In my day, it was king first, God after.
Yes, and the war to end wars bitterly proved your point.
God made countries. God makes kings and the rules by which they govern. And those rules say that the Sabbath is his. And I, for one, intend to keep it that way.
To show how intense and how serious that Liddell is, the zoom in shot just really captures the seriousness and how devout he is to his beliefs. So yeah. Next, we're going to talk about some key supporting actors. So Nigel Havers as Lord Andrew Lindsay brings charm and class commentary, providing depth to the narrative. Another supporting actor is Ian Holm as Sam Masubini, with his mentoring approach effectively illustrating the dynamic relationships between Abram's journey, enhancing the film's emotional layers. Now we're going to dive into the cinematic techniques. So the film's cinematography, led by David Watkins, employs natural lighting to create intimacy and realism. This approach highlights emotional depth while allowing viewers to connect with the characters' journeys on a personal level. And one of the most iconic scenes in this film is the beach running scene. The iconic beach scene is carefully choreographed to highlight the physical and emotional journey of the characters. The use of slow motion enhances the impact of each stride, emphasizing their determination and resilience. Symbolically, the scene represents purity, dedication, and ambition. The vast open beach serves as a metaphor for limitless potential, while the rhythmic motion of running reflects the perseverance required to achieve greatness. And I actually have that film for you to watch right here.
Wings on our heels. And we
No, just in that clip, you can just see the togetherness and the purity and dedication in each of the actors' faces as they run along the beach. And yeah, so next we're going to talk about the recreation of the 1924 Paris Olympics. Chariots of Fire recreates the magnificence of the 1924 Paris Olympics with panoramic shots and intense race sequences. These visuals capture the energy and excitement of the events, immersing the audience in the historical context of the story. Um, and the film strengths would, sorry, excuse me. The cinematic techniques used enhance the emotional intensity throughout the film, particularly in race sequences. Close-ups effectively convey character struggles, while wide shots illustrate themes of faith, openness, and perseverance, deepening viewers' engagement. I have another film to go along with that.
get down. What's the first shot? Go for release.
The close-up shots and the panoramic view of each of the racers' faces just really deepens the viewer's engagement by the intensity on each actor's face, um, kind of making the audience feel that kind of emotion as well. At least like that's what I felt. I felt like I was about to start racing as well. Yes. Next, I'm going to talk about the legacy and the impact of the film. The strengths of the film would be the features of compelling storytelling that intertwines the personal struggles of Harold Abrams and Eric Liddell, highlighting themes of prejudice and faith. Memorable cinematic elements include the iconic slow-motion beach running scene, serving as a strong metaphor for ambition and perseverance, enhanced by Vangel's transformative score. While Chariots of Fire is widely regarded as a cinematic achievement, no film is without its flaws. One of the most common criticisms is its pacing, particularly those that focus on character development outside of the races. These, these scenes can often feel slow to modern audiences. However, this deliberate pacing serves an important purpose. By taking its time, the film allows for a deeper exploration of the characters' motivations, struggles, and personal convictions. This adds depth and makes their triumphs feel even more meaningful and reinforces the film's central themes of perseverance of faith. Chariots of Fire received critical acclaim, winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. This recognition solidified its status as a landmark film in cinematic history and as a touching narrative on the Olympic spirit and human resilience. In conclusion, Chariots of Fire is more than just a sports film. It is a powerful and timeless exploration of human ambition, faith, and identity. With its compelling performances, memorable score, and stunning cinematography, it remains one of the most influential films ever made. Whether viewed as a historical drama, an inspiring sports story, or a reflection on personal values, Chariots of Fire continues to captivate audiences and leave a lasting impact. Thank you for joining me on this cinematic journey. Now let's keep celebrating the films that challenge, inspire, and move us. Thank you so much.